But first, tonight at 6, the clock is ticking for millions of Americans who rely on Affordable Care Act coverage.
The tax credits help lower monthly premiums, and they're set to expire at the end of this month unless Congress steps in. This is a live look tonight at the U.S. Capitol, where these subsidies were at the center of last month's government shutdown. Now lawmakers are back on the clock.
That's right. So tomorrow the Senate is expected to vote on a Democratic bill to extend the expiring subsidies for 3 more years. However, it's likely to fail with little bipartisan support. 11 Alive's Marissa Sarback is live tonight downtown Atlanta as families, Marissa, across the state and the country, they're bracing for tomorrow's decision.
Yeah, Ron, Jennifer, millions of Americans who purchase their health care through the ACA marketplace will be impacted by tomorrow's decision, whichever way it goes. And we're talking about different groups of people. So there are some that live below the poverty line, others who are small business owners, and others who are contract or gig workers who do not get their health care through their employer.
460,000 Georgians will become newly uninsured.
Enhanced tax credits for those who purchase health care through the Affordable Care Act marketplace were passed by Congress in 2021 and are set to expire at the end of this year unless Congress intervenes.
We know that across the board, the 2026 premiums for some subsidized individuals have increased 114%, which is astronomical.
People like small business owner Brian Goins and some of his contracted employees are in that group.
The increases were between 50 to 70%. Mine in particular was 67% over the current year. I just feel like me and my employees, we shouldn't be put in a position where a lot of them have to either choose, are they going to put food on the table or are they going to buy health care?
Congress had been deadlocked on the issue since November 1st, which is what triggered the longest federal government shutdown in American history. Now that the shutdown is over, Democrats and Republicans have yet to come to an agreement on whether or not to extend the tax credits. With each passing day, Americans like Brian continue losing hope it'll be addressed by the end of the year.
Are both sides willing to take a bipartisan approach to get those answers solved for the American people? You know, for somebody like me, that this is my #1 voting issue when the midterms come up, is going to be my health care, because that's the biggest crisis that I have going on in my household at the moment.
And time is running out for those who purchase health care plans through the ACA marketplace. The deadline for getting a plan for next year is December 15th. Live in Atlanta, Marissa Sarback for 11 Alive News.
Okay, Marissa, thanks a lot. We'll all be watching that decision. Thank you.